I gotta keep up because in the beginning she does not sound evil. You have to keep listening. But when I got with her, I was not genuine. I was using her. I hurried up and got me a place out of her. I hurried up and got me a car out of her. I said, okay, at this point, this girl don't understand. I don't like girls. So I'm gonna just keep using her until she understands, like, oh, she don't like girls for real. Long story short, blah, blah, this happened. We're looking for the cousin, da, da, da. So she ends up calling and saying like, well, all that happened, like, you know, oh, they fought, they did this to my friend, da da da. Okay, cool. So now she just like, what's up with you, da da? And I'm just like, I heard you had a girlfriend, da da. She like, to be honest, I didn't even know you was coming 4th of July. We're not together, but we still hang out. I didn't even tell her to come over 4th of July. She just wants to come over, and she ended up there. Okay, cool, whatever the case might be. Blah. Okay, we end up going to the spa that day, and ever since that spa, I went back to her apartment, and I was down there at her apartment every day since the 3rd day I met her. It became from me just sleeping over there, you know, every night, wearing her clothes, to now I got to go home and get my clothes, to where now I got to go get suitcases of clothes, to now where I'm just over there so much. I have a child. Now I got to bring my child along. Now my child is there. I didn't know she was sick that night on 4th of July. You know, that day that we met her, she was sick then. But she didn't show it to us. She wasn't good then, but she said she wasn't going to show it to us because that's when she first met us. Like, you know, first time you meet somebody is everything.
Right.
So, yeah, she ended up telling me later down the line she was sick then. Okay, so, hello, where am I skipping to? Am I still just telling the beginning, or because, you know?
At this point, you need to get to where shit started to go bad, and then you can backtrack on that shit.
Okay, so this where shit starts to go bad at. Okay, so she ended up moving me into my house in Conyers. Like I said, I was at her apartment every day. That as soon as I got my house, I just wanted to, like, you know, chill in my house, you know, decorate it, you know, stuff like that. So I wasn't going over there as much. And I ended up giving her a key. I'm going to be honest. Like I said, if I'm going to tell her part, I'm going to tell my part. I was not genuine when I first met this girl. I always told this girl I don't like girls. Every day I would wake up to her and tell her I don't like girls. I even asked her, what would you do I even asked her, why do you go for straight girls? Like, why don't you date gay girls, whatever? And she just like, because they know what they into. So basically, you like to turn a girl out. But I did ask her, what would you do if a bitch ever wanted to go back and go get some dick? She like, that ain't never happened. To me, I just feel like I was getting fucked on by my ex every day, all day. I need dick. Okay, cool. I thought so. Okay. When I got with her, I was not genuine. I was using her. I hurried up and got me a place out of her. I hurried up and got me a car out of her. I said, okay, at this point, this girl don't understand. I don't like girls. So I'm going to just keep using her until she understands, like, oh, she don't like girls for real. I ended up giving her a key to my house. I gave her a key just so, like, she could come visit. So, okay, let's be real. Let me stop lying. I gave her a key because I wanted her to feel comfortable to pay my rent.
Yeah, go ahead.
So am I not telling my part? I'm just speaking on.
I mean, if you're going to I mean, for real, if you're going to tell it, then tell the truth about it.
I might as well, like, I'm not going to make it seem like I was this fucking perfect saint. I mean, hey, I originally gave her a key for not to move in. I gave her a key so she could feel comfortable to come over, thinking I ain't going to have nobody over there and pay my rent. That's what it was. I gave her a key to pay my rent. Somehow she ended up moving into my spot. She left her spot. She moved into my spot. Okay, cool. Like I said, I like to have fun with girls, not date girls. I get irritated. I don't like nobody in my face all day. So, I'm going to talk fast. Damn, I can't tell everything on me now.
A bitch already open Pandora's gonna tell it. You gotta tell it. Because you already said what you was really on anyway, so shit.
We had an orgy. When I went to the slumber party.
What slumber party?
Princess slumber party.
Oh!
I just let them eat it though. I just let them eat it. Never let me go outside. She probably knew I was outside doing something. But okay, a lot because I just wasn't used to being around somebody every day, all day. So, oh no. That wasn't the sickness part. I see. I'm skipping so much.
That's what I'm saying. You need to go back. So
I
she
gotta
got
go
sick
back to
within
the
the first
apartment
month.
before she got the house because she was sick when she got me the house. Every day that I was at her apartment, I kept trying to leave from her because I'm just like, I got moves to make, I got money to make, I got flights to catch, stuff like that. And she will always get me to stay, and I would be telling her like, I'm about to get fired from work, like I gotta go to work. And mind you, I wasn't working a 9 to 5. It's just I ain't about to tell somebody like, bro, I'm getting flued out right now, I gotta go. So that's when it became, she started giving me money to stay. Every time I would try to leave, she would give me money to stay. So I ended up staying. So now at this point, I'm at her apartment for like a month, and I'm just sitting there just looking at her. Like, I started noticing like when I would cook, she wouldn't eat and stuff like that. And I just started noticing like all she does is vape and drink. I didn't know none of her friends. Everybody had left around that time. Everybody literally left from her around that time. So I never knew nobody. So what really made it like really big was I lost myself. Like being in her apartment and just sitting there with her. Mind you, she sleep the whole time. All she doing is waking up to drink and stuff like that. So she's sleeping the whole time. So imagine being around somebody, just you and them for a whole 30 days, for months, and they just sleeping. You're not talking to nobody. I'm not talking to my friends. I'm not talking to the world because now I don't feel like myself. I'm depressed. I'm stressed. I don't know what to do. I don't know who could come see about her, anything like that. So I remember around the time we was doing Bad versus Bougie, our show, Mark, the cameraman, that's the only person who info I have. So I'm like, at this point, I'm gonna reach out to somebody because it came to a point where she couldn't go use the bathroom on her own. I had to pick her up, take her to the bathroom, get her off the toilet, and it's like dead weight. So dead weight, and I'm this small. It was really hard trying to transfer her back to the bathroom, to the bed, stuff like that. And
Hold on. Before you finish, I keep seeing the comment of where her family and her friends were during this time. That's the whole point. Y'all not realizing that there was a reason that nobody was fucking there during this shit. Like when shit really went left, who the fuck was gonna be there? There was nobody there because of how she.
yeah, but before we get to this part, her mama, they used to people. She lied to me and said this was the first time she ever been like this. But come to find out, like I said, the more I started talking to her mom and shit, this, and she just was like sick like this in February, and that's what made me go back in February when I was already supposed to leave in February. She got back sick from when I left her, and I don't want nobody to ever be sick behind me. So I went back to heal her up and try. Remember, Halo, I told you I was going back to really heal her up, and I was gonna try to get my feelings back involved. But remember, I told you the bitch tied her shoestring the wrong way. I'm gonna leave her. Remember, I kept telling y'all that I'm only going back for her health, but I'm gonna try to bring my feelings back involved. So I was being supposed to be gone. If she would never fell sick last month, I would have been gone last month.
Oh, when y'all keep asking her, do I know her? Yes. Just like, I'm not just talking because I'm talking. Yes, I know who the fuck this girl is. Like,
yeah, she was there when I first met her. She was there the same night we all first met each other. The girl with the dreads done did stuff to her too. Just recently, just last month. Come on now.
Just last month, I got kicked out the mother house.
You got kicked out for coming to smoke on the patio.
But yeah.
Okay,
anyway.
yeah. Anybody I talk to and get on here with, they definitely know her. So we back at the sick part. Okay, so now I'm just like, dude, I need help. Like, it's getting to a point where I think this girl gonna die because I keep trying to leave, and now it came to a point where, okay, I'm stuck now. My conscience told me if I leave her in a state that she's in right now, I'm gonna get on Instagram and I'm gonna see rest in peace. And I didn't want that. So the whole 6 months I was there with her. She was asleep the whole time. Sick, sleep, drinking. And I'm just like, something gotta give, bro. Like, she literally ain't ate in months. So I ended up calling the cameraman crying because now my grandpa was going through his own health issues, and I couldn't even be there for my grandpa because she didn't have nobody there for her. But my grandpa had our family there, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna leave her. But it's like, it's other things going on, and my whole focus is on you, and I don't even know you. I don't know who to call, who to tell, but she's down bad, like really bad, So that's when her mama flew out and her peoples came out, and it was like a big commotion and stuff like that. The firefighters came, the ambulance came. That was the first time she went to the hospital. Okay, cool. Now we're in the Conyers house. She gets out the hospital that first time, and we're in the Conyers house. And she's kind of held up and all this kind of stuff. But now she goes through that stage again. She starts back drinking. Now she's back sick. Now she's back in the hospital for a second time. So now I'm sleeping in the hospital. This, mind you, this hospital stuff was for 2 years. I've been dealing with this hospital and this sick stuff and this drinking stuff for 2 years. I've been down there sleeping in the hospital and stressed out and depressed for 2 years. This year, I just told myself, So she ends up in the hospital for a second time. When she comes home and she's trying to drink back again, I end up telling her, like, look, like that. So she was kind of sad, like, oh, you gonna leave me, da. So that's what really got her back up and going, because I was like, I'm gonna leave you. And then, I started nurturing her breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, smoothies. I was really doing my big one. I was a chef. I was like a healthy chef. I was trying to make sure she had everything she needed. Helping her go to the bathrooms 5 times a night. I literally couldn't sleep. I didn't have time to myself. I couldn't do anything but be a caretaker. So we was getting into it. I kicked her out the house because, long story short, her nephew came over. My son, by him being his age, she thought he was the one like breaking everything. But mind you, my son is used to having shit. I'm not gonna talk about a kid, but my son is used to having shit, so he doesn't break things. But she kept putting it on him because, like I said, we're not gonna bring in the kid, her nephew, but her nephew is going through some things, which is understandable, but don't keep putting the blame on my child when it's him. And so yeah, I kicked them both out the house, and she ended up going to get a crib 30 minutes from my house. Okay, cool. When she finally left out my crib, yeah, I was not going to her house and I was not seeing her as often. She probably been in the house for like 8 months. Out of 8 months, I probably went and seen her 4 times a month, I guess. Because y'all gotta understand, I was dealing with this for a whole year. I ain't never wiped nobody's ass before. I ain't never had somebody just like really so sick around me before. Like, I've never had to take care of somebody how I took care of her before. But I'm glad it happened, because now I know, like, if I ever date somebody and they get old, I could wipe their ass. I could do that. I could change a diaper around this for a grown person. So yeah, she ends up telling me that she's tired of paying rent at all these different places. So she wants to come in the house as one. And that's what I thought. But now that we got in the house as one, in all reality, she told me she moved me out of my house because I wasn't coming to come see her. So we moved together. When we moved in that house, like I said, y'all got to keep up, because in the beginning, she does not sound evil. You have to keep listening, but I'm going to take it back. So when we first moved into the house together, it was me, my son, my mom, and her. All of our stuff was in the garage with trash and with boxes. We had movers come. They were supposed to take the trash and take the boxes. Some type of way, only all of my stuff got took. Literally all of my stuff, my bras, my panties, anything I ever came into the relationship, everything got wiped away and got took. So now I'm just like, I didn't think nothing evil of her then. So I'm like, them motherfuckers stole my shit. Like, they stole my stuff. And she's just like, no, because I'm ready to cuss them. I'm ready to go off on them when they come back. So she like, no, probably was a mistake. How's the mistake? And all my shoes and stuff is sticking out the boxes. Then I don't see how it was a mistake when they were supposed to come pick up trash and boxes, but the trash and boxes is still here. Only my stuff is gone. So she started me over. Now that we're into it, come to find out, she and her mama, like I said, her mama helped me leave her. I think her mama would have kept her mouth shut. I had all the answers in my head. I just needed verification. And her mama verified everything for me. So the whole time I'm thinking these people stole my stuff. In all reality, her mom told me she gets females and she starts them over so she can put in our face that she made us and we the reason why we got what we got. So now I'm like, oh, this evil bitch. You got rid of all my stuff so you could redo my stuff, order me what, mind you, everything that she ordered me, I never even seen. She never asked me, do you think this is cute? Do you like this? None of that. She ordered everything. So it's like whatever she ordered, that's what I was wearing, you know, shit like that. Basically started me over with life. So you basically started me over just like how she did a few weeks ago, just to say, I did this, I made you, and da-da-da. And it's just like, you didn't make me. You helped me lose everything while I thought you was helping me just to like try to control me and fail me. So, okay, that was one situation after that. Where it got started really getting bad at was, like, I could say hi to the bitch and it'd be an argument. Like, everything was an argument. Anything I did or said was an argument. Then when my friend came over, I think when Mel came over, what the hell that mean?
Oh, but yeah, continue.
Is this some money? Or like if they sent, I don't know, that's weird. Okay, well thank you, but yeah. I'm trying to see where did it start really getting hectic. Okay, it got hectic. New York. Man, I love New York. Okay. So,
no. You skipping too far ahead. That was like damn near 2 years into our relationship. You skipped.
Now we need to find out what the fuck is because I want it.
It's goals. They're sending roses or whatever.
What you do with a rose?
We gonna discuss that when we get off here, bitch.
I guess I could start from like the business part and like just the content part.
Yeah, start when you were starting your businesses and how all that shit went.
Okay,
because of what she didn't want you doing.
Yeah, okay, so she they said I should have put this in notes. I would have had it way more better in notes. Okay, so she had, when I do the story time on my page, I'll have it in notes to where I'm really explaining each situation. Right now we skipped a lot because I really can't think, and I'm trying to go smoke already. Like I just want to get high and chill. I'll be having 1,000 things going on in my head. So what was the last thing I just said? Where we started from? Oh, the business and stuff. Okay, so no, I'm not slow. I need to smoke. Like my social battery ran out. I need to get high. So okay, my businesses. Okay, so when I first started my first business, and she invested everything I'm saying with the business she invested in. So my first business was makeup. She seen how I was doing my makeup and she thought I could do other people's makeup. That was cool until like I didn't have nowhere to do the makeup at but at my house, and now that she's living there, she didn't want people coming. So I was like, okay, I really couldn't do content because of course I'm not gonna go charging people to do makeup right away because I know how to do my face, not other people's faces. So I was doing makeup for free just for the content, but it came to a point like she started tripping about the people coming to the crib and stuff like that. So I stopped. I had to stop. Then I started doing body sculpting, but I started doing body sculpting out the crib. And bitch, y'all saying broke, and nobody's broke over here. I left the bitch and somehow money dropped into my lap. Let me not be evil because I was about to say, bitch, I'm well, I got a lot of shit. The day I get broke, this bitch bought me so much jewelry and shit, bitch. I would never be broke as long as I'm looking at all this jewelry. Get $0 motherfucking this Cartier or the Rolex, one of them is gonna go.
Bitch, get back on track. Get back on track.
Okay. So doing the bodies out the house, she didn't like that either. So then she ended up getting me a shop. She gave me, I want to say she gave me $25,000. And that was to like basically take my classes. Basically the whole $25,000 went towards like the business, what I had to do, like to get the machines and to get the spot. Okay, so I had a salon, but we kind of moved too fast when it came to getting a salon because I didn't even have no clientele. Like I was still doing everything for free for content. Like some people was paying for it, but it wasn't enough. I was just really focused on doing it for free, just getting my content before I really do start charging people. Yeah, we had the shop or whatever, but she was still kind of sick. She wasn't good. So when I had my businesses going, I wasn't able to focus on my business because I'm still coming back home taking care of her, or she's calling me, she's texting me. Like I was still mentally drained. And like I told her, you could go to the hospital and they could fix you up within 5 days, but they can't. Bitch, I am really drained. Just because you got fixed up within 5 days don't mean the people who was around, is supposed to be okay now. Just because you okay within 5 days, it's supposed to be okay. No, I spent a year and some months dealing with this. I'm not okay. That shit, it took me a whole year to like really get my rest back and get back to myself. I end up just like basically giving the shop up, like just stop focusing on the shop and stuff because I couldn't focus. I'm like, long as she's not good, I won't be able to focus. Like I'm already coming over there working, being drained, fucking doing bitches' bodies for 3 hours for the free skin. I'm just like, dude, I'm like, come on now. Then I got to go back home and deal with this. I was drained. I could not work and I could not be a nurse at the same time. I salute people who work 2 jobs because I couldn't. So I stopped doing that. Now, I started doing good, like making my own money. That's when like she started doing like weird things, like taking car keys or like, you know, arguing with me to where I'm losing focus. Now I can't even focus. You taking car keys. So now at this point, I can't even go deliver these people hair. So now I don't even want to focus on my hair business anymore because I don't want to keep getting orders and you keep taking car keys and I can't go ship out orders. Okay, cool. At first I was able to sit there and just focus on content, all this kind of stuff, and play the housewife and all that because she was paying me. We started beefing a lot to where I'm like, okay, this is becoming too much, and I separated myself for 3 days, and I went to my grandma's house. I ran to my granny house for 3 days. When I got to my granny house, I was there for 3 days. She ended up calling me, come back home. I go back home. She ended up telling me, like, you know, she's scared to give me money and she don't want to give me money anymore. Mind you, let me say this. A girl has never broken up with her and a girl has never left her. She does all that. So by me separating myself and leaving, she felt like, okay, I'm a leaver. So she told me like she doesn't want to give me any more money because she thinks I'm gonna leave her. But it's like, talking about own spot. I'm in my own house now. I broke up the bitch, having a spot within 2 days. Stop. Yeah, when I finally went back home, she told me like, you know, she's not giving me no more money because she feel like I'm gonna leave her. Okay, cool. And this is where the part is where y'all can stop saying I was using her and I wasn't genuine. Because that moment she said she was not giving me money no more, another bitch had been left. So I still say that because I'm like, I get money. So you're not giving me money, that's fine. I started making my own money. I went back to doing my bookings and all this kind of stuff. And
York, you skipped every time y'all got to arguing.
I skipped my birthday. I skipped Tulum.
Yeah, y'all got to fighting and so like it's so much more to it. I had to flip
the whole table with food in fucking Tulum. Yeah, friend, we can't do this live. I'm literally gonna have to sit down and jot everything because it's skipping hella things. I thought with you being on here and helping me, I thought you was gonna give me a timeline.
But I can't because I wasn't even around because we had fell out because of her during that time. So the first like year and some change in our relationship, I wasn't around for none of it to be able to tell you, hey, this how this happened. I only found out all that shit when we had got back cool after that shit happened.
This live ain't gonna work. I literally.
I'm gonna say this because everybody keeps saying like, what is the point of this shit? Moral of the story, and to put it in basis, a lot of shit had happened between both parties and they went through a whole lot of shit. It was a lot of shit. It was a lot of hands being put on each other. It was a lot of arguing. It was a lot of disrespect. It was cheating. It was all kind of shit. So at the end of the day, y'all can't really tell somebody how to react when somebody does them wrong. Like that shit kind of like, it is what it is. And no, I did not agree with her posting the video and you know the way she did it. I've already told her that. I've already said that. So I definitely am not the type to be up here and be like, yeah, bitch, yeah. No, I'm gonna tell you when you wrong. So if she
I would say none of my friends encouraged me and none of my friends was cool with it. But once I explained to them, they like, oh, okay, you just did it wrong. I should have came on here first and said, okay, let me tell y'all my breakup story. And as I told the story how I was taking care of her, then add the videos in. But the way I post the video, I see it looks crazy. But then I thought with my caption, it was gonna be different. But like I said, I don't really, I don't be going through all this kind of shit. So I did it wrong. It was delivered wrong. I feel it. It's already, it happened. It can't be taken back, and I don't want to take it back. I'm gonna finish my story, and we're gonna leave it at that. But what I'm gonna do tonight is, because I have all, well, I don't have all my screenshots, but I got enough screenshots. I got enough proof of things, and we gonna jot the timeline down. Because like you said, I skipped New York. I even skipped Thanksgiving. Yeah, I skipped New York. I skipped Tulum. I skipped my birthday recently. I skipped my last 2 birthdays. That's what I'm saying. Every birthday I went out she took me out the country. It looked like it was fun and happiness, but it was bullshit, and I was trying to make it, make something good out of nothing. So yeah, I definitely got to tell each birthday. You said like New York, I got to tell Tulum, Mexico. This recent birthday, Thanksgiving. I think I could leave it. I think once I tell them 5, that should be enough. No, I gotta tell Mel situation. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot that led me up to my breaking point. I gotta tell Mel situation. I mean, what just happened with you recently? Yeah, your situation with her recently. The 2 times after that, after your situation, I left 2 times after that. And I think after the last 2 times I left after that, it'll lead up to right now. I think
it's not the case. Like, it's a lot of shit that led up to it. It's not like, I think everybody's waiting on a big reveal.
A simple answer. I can't be like, oh, I did this because of this. It's not as simple. It's not one situation. It's not a simple answer.
So if she was to post black eyes and shit, y'all would feel better about it. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't know.
That's why I already told my part, because I see her posting something about, telling her story. That's fine. One thing about it, I would say I did put my hands on that girl many times. Before she even tried to tell the world to make me look even more nasty, I'm going to tell on myself. Like I said, if I'm going to tell the stories, I'm going to tell on myself. I did put my hands on her many times. And that last time that I told you what happened, Halo, that was the last time I told God I would never put my hands on that girl again. I would never touch her again. But I feel like that's why it got so toxic. She was so used to dating all these college degree bitches and these green bitches that when she finally got across me, she liked the shit I was giving her. She liked the toxic shit. She liked a bitch talking shit to her. She liked a bitch smacking her up. She didn't have a bitch doing that. And remember I told you, ever since I stopped putting my hands on her, every time we argue, the bitch try to square up. Like I told y'all, I'm not touching her no more. But you keep trying to square up with me like, now you trying to fight. Like, you see, I don't want to fight you no more because what I did the last time, and now this is what you want. You want this. And that's why I'm just like, bro, this girl is sick. I thought, like, what I did the last time, that was the end of it. Like, we was never going to get to that moment. Now it comes to a point where she sees I'm not fighting no more. I'm choosing peace before I choose to argue with her, and I'm letting her win every argument, that to now she's the one who wants to try to square up and fight. Like, the bitch like that. I'm telling you, she liked all this shit I came with. That bitch, like, she like this shit now, I bet you. I kept telling her, I think your pussy get wet off of all this shit. Your pussy get wet when I be putting my hands on you. That bitch sick. I ain't gonna lie, she's sick as fuck. That's one sick ass. You like it, and that girl liked it. When I say she liked everything I came with, she liked everything I came with. I want to try to fight.
Yeah, it's a lot more to it, though. It ain't all as cracked up to be, though.
Yeah, that's why I said I just can't just come out and say what led up to today, because what led up to today is my whole 3 years of being with her.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like she truly did something to you?
Hell yeah.
Do you truly feel like that, or are you just saying that because you mad about the relationship?
No, I really feel like that. She stopped a lot of my movies I was supposed to do. She basically stopped a lot of my motion. Like, a lot of things I had going on, she was tarnishing it. I told you, Before it became to taking the keys and all that, it used to be, oh, we fighting and she messing up my hair. If you messing up my hair the same day I have a booking, of course, I can't get my hair fixed or done that same day within the properly time to go to my booking. Then it came to a point where she started noticing, I started catching on. I know when I get dressed and I'm about to go make some money or whatever, I gotta fight you to leave out this house. I told you last time me fighting her, I felt so crazy. I'm like, you know what, this time, and Bree was on FaceTime that time. I wonder if Bree recorded that FaceTime. I'm gonna ask her now. Did you record that FaceTime? Just in, like, you know, be doing slick shit.
I doubt that.
I doubt it too. But so basically, yeah, I was on FaceTime with Bree, and I told y'all I felt so crazy that day. I started noticing every time I get dressed, that's when she want to try to fight and mess up my makeup, mess up my hair, so I can't go nowhere. I felt so crazy. I said, you know what? I know I'm about to go out to the club tonight, and I know I got to fight to get out this house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fight, and I'm gonna go back into my makeup room and fix myself up. So we're literally fighting all over the house. As soon as I feel a string in my hair come up, I'm running to my makeup room. I'm touching up my face. I'm fixing my hair. I'm doing all that. I go back to fighting. I'm running back into my makeup room. I'm fixing my face, fixing my hair, all that. Back to back to back. So I'm like, I'm still going outside. I'm not gonna let you stop me from going out anymore. So then she started noticing, like, okay, this bitch gonna fight, but then she gonna go hurry up and fix herself up. Now it's you taking the whole wigs off a bitch. Now you taking keys, like you doing the most. Like, so yeah, I will say I feel like she fucked up a lot that I had going on when I first came with her. I was booked, I was busy, I had a lot going on. The crazy part is she was sending me black trucks for my music videos. She was actually sending me trucks everywhere I was going as far as my business wise, like, you know, what I was doing. The further that we got deep into the relationship, I noticed she was trying to take me away from that and trying to turn me into somebody else. And I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe a change is what I need. You know, I was tired of doing music videos and stuff like that anyways. I tried her route. I started noticing I'm falling. I'm getting like below and below than what I was than when I came. So that's why I said I really feel like this was needed. Like now I can't say she ruined my life anymore, because as soon as I left from her, everything came back. I got all my bookings back. I got everything back. I'm good now. It's just that moment while I was with her, every time I was doing good, she would fuck it up and tarnish it to where now I'm back doing bad. So it's like she never liked to see me doing good, only bad. And then every time I would get my hair and my nails and shit done, she would hate on me and she'll be mad about that because she knows now I'm about to go hang out and stuff. And so basically when I get my hair and my nails done, I go make money and I hang out. That's when we beef the most. But when my hair is not done and I'm not having bookings and I'm not making money, that's when she fucks with me more. So I started noticing, like, damn, this bitch only fuck with me when I don't look my best and when I'm not getting to no money. Because when I am getting to some money, I am looking good, we're fighting and you're hating on me. Just like when I did that coffee little promo shit. I was doing my makeup, doing my hair, and she tried to start me then, like, trying to go off. And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just about to go make content. Oh, now we're happy. Now, oh, you want me to take your pictures and take your video? So yeah, that's one thing I didn't like. The bitch, and her, out the words of her own mama, the quote that her mama gave me was, when she get these girls, she always call her mama and tell her everything that we have going on and what we do for a living. But by the time her mama come and meet us, all we doing is cooking and cleaning. And as soon as we all leave, we be doing good. So it's like, yeah, bitch, you basically just brought me along to try to act like you was helping me, just to like really stop my motion and have me try to be your shadow. And I'm nobody's shadow. I don't care who you are, what you do, how much money you got. I'm nobody's shadow, and I'm not about to sit there and be broke and ugly for nobody. Like, how you don't want to give me money, but then you don't want me making my own money. So I was confused. I'm like so confused. When I'm not working, I'm a bum bitch and all this kind of shit. But when I am working, she be like, you know, you don't have to do that. You don't need this.
Oh yeah, don't smoke your vape on here because it'll end the live. Don't do that.
Oh, well, no. My battery was going low. That's what it was.
Okay. But yeah, you can't do that shit. But the thing is, I will ask her the questions that y'all asking in the comments, but a lot of that shit was already answered, but y'all not listening. And it's like, it was already stated that there was no specific thing that caused her to post it. It's a collective of shit. It's a lot of shit. It's not just one thing. Is she right for posting her damn badness? No. We can all agree on that shit. Everybody agrees with that.
But I
That's
wasn't
not
posting in that order. That's why you read the caption. I was basically saying, this is our first Valentine's. This is how I met you. Please stop saying I used the girl when I met her in them stages. Like, it was basically like, dude, I don't know. Like I said, I understand. Like, now that you tell me, I understand, like, looking outside in, it did look crazy, but I felt like with that caption, it never gave nasty. Because, you know, when I want to expose somebody and bleed somebody, I'm going full throttle. I'm never making something look cute. But I guess the caption went over people's heads, and they didn't look at the caption. They just looked at the post. And like you said, I should have just came out and said, I'm doing my story time on why I left this relationship. And then as I told the story time of how I took care of her, then I should have added the video. But I didn't think, I didn't think I was being evil about it. So.
Yeah, but you know how it looks and you know how the internet is, and that shit did look terrible. We all can agree on that shit. But you've already explained your intentions behind that. Wasn't trying to be nasty with it. You was just trying to show that you was with her. We get that shit. But that shit, you know that shit look crazy. So at this point, I feel like everybody is like looking for you to say like some wild ass shit, and I just don't think that that's about to. I don't think what they're
I
actually
think they
looking
really
for.
think I'm about to like really like expose her or some shit. Like, it's never, because if I want to expose her, I got a lot of shit I can really expose her for real. This is me telling my story. It wasn't to expose her, it's just telling my story. Now, if I want to go the exposing route, oh, God, that little post wasn't shit. That little video wasn't nothing. I can really expose some stuff, but like I said, I wasn't doing it to expose the girl, or I wouldn't be sitting here telling the story. I'd just be like, fuck it, I'm just telling all the bad shit she did. I'll just go ahead and tell it all. But no, I wasn't looking to expose. I was looking just to tell the story. And I guess people took it as like, I'm about to get on here and just be clapping at her.
But y'all, that video, she wasn't just recording her. She gave her something in that
I
video.
gave her a chain in that video of her and her brother, rest in peace. The same picture that she posts all the time. I went and got a chain made. And the buckle part was her and her brother. The picture that she posts always of her and her brother, that was the buckle part. So any videos I have of her sick in that manner, it wasn't like, oh yeah, bitch, you're sick. No, it wasn't like that. It was, we was having a moment. It was either out the country and she was sick and I recorded, or like she was in the hospital. In our first Valentine, she was in the hospital and I gave her a chain. So I recorded her reaction to me giving her the chain. But yeah, I never recorded her out of some nasty stuff. It was always like a moment, like a good moment that I recorded.
The question I keep seeing also on here is what happened in Tulum.
Okay, so in Tulum, before I met her, it was this guy. It's called the three. It happened in Connecticut. It's something called the three. But basically, long story short, these three guys, they got convicted at Centennial Park or something. They got convicted of basically being killing this white girl back when it was supposed to be like 16 and 15 years old. And they ended up going to jail all the way up until like 4 years ago, and they got set free because the person who actually did it to the lady, he was locked up and he actually told that it was him. So they set them guys free. Mind you, they went when they were 16. They didn't get out until their 50s. I so happened to run into him, and he wanted me to, like, you know, promote his shirts, because his shirts was like, it's called the Big Three something. It's like a real big story, and they got a movie on it. Like, it's really big. I'm gonna find it later on. But yeah, so basically he was coming out with a book. He was coming out with his own series, and he came out with shirts and stuff like that. So he wanted me to, you know, promote his stuff and promote his story and, you know, stuff like that. So me being a kind-hearted person, I did that for him. And you know, he would always call my phone. Mind you, the man went to jail when he was 16 and didn't get out to 50 something. So he didn't know anything really about the world. So I was really helping him out. You know, I was really helping him. Yeah, Centennial Park, something like that. It was, yeah. So I was helping him or whatever. So we're in Tulum, and mind you, we don't be in contact like here and there. Because now he has management and stuff like that.
Girl, get that girl. Get to the part. Okay.
So here and there, he would call my phone, like, can you help me? Like, if I send you a shirt, keep promoted all out. Okay, let me skip that part. So now we in Tulum, and we sitting down, we eating some ceviche and shit. And he calls my phone. So mind you, when I don't be talking to niggas and stuff like that, I don't be answering the phone because it's like, dude, I don't be talking to you, so why are you calling my phone? So I didn't answer because we ain't talked in so long. So she's looking like, why don't you answer the phone? Because I'm like, I don't know why he's calling me. Like, you know, we ain't talking so long. I think he's good. Mind you, she knew about the dude. When she first came around, she knew about the dude. But all of a sudden now she pressed behind the dude. So she just going in. I'm just like, dude, I will call him back so you could have a conversation. So now I call him back, and he gets to talking like about his business and me helping him. So I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here with my girlfriend, we're eating, I'm gonna call you later. Hang up. I said, see, I told you that's all he's gonna talk about is his business and, you know, stuff like that. Like, dude's not trying to holler at me or none of that kind of stuff. So now, why is he calling your phone? You just heard why he's calling my phone. She keep trying to go off and off and off about this nigga, like really trying to go in. It's like, dude, nobody cares for him. You see what he's calling for. So then she tried to say something like, trying to do her big one on me. I'm the biggest. So trying to do her big one or something. And that's when she was trying to talk to her ex. So I'm like, okay, like now you're being petty. Like, dude, I really don't talk to this dude, but you're actually talking to somebody who you used to talk to. So I just got up because she kept trying to argue with me about behind this dude. And I'm just like, dude, I don't fuck him. So I got up and I just flipped the whole table on her. I flipped the whole table and I walked out. And we went back to the hotel. We went back to the villa.
You know that didn't help your case, right?
I don't care.
Okay, so anyways, so y'all into Tulum, got into it about her being mad about you talking to some dude. You end up flipping the table, and y'all, that was that.
Yeah, we went back to the villa, and we made up the next day.
Nigga, what? Okay, cool.
I said by the time I tell my dude, I'm not gonna be about anything I did.
Okay, cool. So now that we, because bro, that shit did not help your case at all.
But I'm not trying to plead a case.
I know that's not your goal right now, but bitch, I got tears right now. That shit is crazy, bro. You is funny, bro. Okay. Yeah, that didn't help. So, any of the other situations, what did she do? Because really right now, you sound like you're terrorizing a bit. So, I need you to figure out.
I'm about to get my pen and my paper. I'm going to jot down. Like I said, I still got to tell my part to tell any other part. So I'm just going to jot down. To be honest, I'm going to just skip the timelines. I'm just going to skip to the bad parts when I talk about it then. I'm just going to skip it off. And I guess if they understand, they understand, because like y'all still not gonna understand. If I skip to just the bad parts and tell y'all that, y'all still not gonna understand how it got me here today.
I mean, not necessarily, because I mean, pretty much the whole thing is that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna skip to the bad parts. I would just start off a mail up until then.
Okay, there you go.
All right, I need to jot it down. Cause if I do this again tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing the same shit. I'm gonna be slow. Trying to see what the fuck I was doing to begin with. Okay, so we got a paper. This ain't a real piece of paper. Hold on.
No, bro, because I'm thinking she about to tell a story that's about to help her case, and that shit did not. Bro, y'all know that shit. Oh my god, bitch. Jesus.
Alright, so tonight, I ain't gonna lie. Let me stop lying because I ain't doing that shit tonight.
Oh my god, damn,
Tomorrow when I
bitch. I
wake
thought you was about to help yourself. You just fucked it up. Oh my god.
about her, and she don't even know y'all. So y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know anything. Y'all, to be honest, all y'all know is the fuck. Yeah. So how y'all telling me anything? All y'all know is the video. Y'all don't know nothing at all. Y'all don't know not Nathaniel. Y'all don't know anything to even have a even say. So that's what I be saying. People trying to have say so on people's lives and don't be knowing shit. What color panties I got on right now? Like y'all don't be knowing nothing. Y'all don't be around us. Y'all don't be here. Y'all not in our lives to know anything. Y'all just see what's being posted. And at the end of the day, y'all can't make me give a fuck. Now we done with the stories. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much backlash, what y'all say to me. Y'all can't make me cry. Y'all can't hurt my feelings. People who I don't know can't hurt my feelings. People who I do know can't even hurt my feelings. Y'all don't do shit for me. When I end this live and I cut my phone off, I don't see nothing of y'all. I don't know y'all. I only know of y'all when I get on my phone. Other than that, y'all nobody to me. Y'all like disappear. If I end this live right now, all y'all gonna disappear. Everything y'all say gonna disappear. I didn't even read what y'all say. I can't even read it. It's just like so much going on. Like y'all really type into the. I'm telling y'all, talking to me, you're talking to a brick wall. You're talking to a brick wall. Literally, you can't tell me shit, and you can't make me feel bad if I don't feel bad. Now I know one thing about it. I have a heart, so if I feel bad about something, then I feel bad, but I don't. So y'all can't make me hear. What else? Yeah, y'all don't do shit for me. Y'all don't pay my bills. Y'all don't take care of me or my kids. So why the fuck am I supposed to care what y'all gotta say? Then y'all throwing tomatoes like I ain't got a tomato right here to throw. Like, baby, we all got tomatoes. Except for I got a real tomato, not an emoji. You know, so it's like, I don't know what y'all want from me. Y'all think y'all want me to care and I don't care.
Yeah, I already kind of told her she should have just told the story without the video to begin with. But, yeah.
Y'all gonna make it worse. I'm gonna start posting diarrhea diapers. I was being nice about all this. But if y'all want to say I'm evil, then I'm gonna go the evil route. I'm gonna post them diapers. Mm-hmm. Nah, I ain't doing that though. Y'all can't get me to that point to where I just like really just be like, expose all this shit. Hell no. It ain't that deep now.
Yeah, I'm not here to tell nobody else's story. I'm letting her tell her story, but yeah, nigga. Yo ass, if you go tell it, I'm telling you, I know you holding back so much, so I'm telling you, if you gonna tell it all, bitch.
I'm holding back a lot.
Just holding back a whole hell of a lot.
That's why I said if I was being evil or nasty with the video I posted, I would have posted a real embarrassing, evil, nasty video and picture. It's just the route that I was taking with it, I wasn't going that route. Because if I was, the caption would have been hella different. The video would have been hella different. I got some.
Okay, she asked, did she cheat on you? Was that ever a thing?
Did she cheat on me? We cheat on each other. Alright, let me stop lying. What y'all take is cheating?
Mm-hmm.
What is cheating to y'all? Okay, no, I don't care. I feel like she cheated. As far as me, cheating is socializing, being around females. Yeah. Okay, let me see how cheating as in fucking, like sex, no. I'm gonna say that. She hasn't cheated as far as sex, no. But she has cheated. I cheated. And so we Cheetos.
Stressing me.
Oh, okay, we both cheated. She cheated first and I just got my lick back. That was all. Did I do anything first? No, I let the girl I let her embarrass me a few times. Like I said, nothing ever hit the internet because I've never said anything, and it wasn't that. It didn't go that far. I be shutting shit down right away. So yeah, she did a few things for me to go cheat. I don't just because you cheat or do something weird the first time, I'm not gonna get up and go do it because I know my get back is like really worse. And that's when I did what I did that night at Princess Slumber Party. Let me tell all my dirt. I'll just get all out there. All right, I cheated.
Bitch. Oh, if we was in court, you'd be fried.
I cheated. The first time I cheated, I went to my homegirl's slumber party. After we went to one of her rich niggas' houses. Well, really both of our niggas, because somehow we both knew. You know, I know a small world. Niggas be tricking on everybody, so we had the same mutual nigga. I didn't let him fuck me, of course. Like, I didn't let him touch me. I was coaching. Basically, we just had an orgy. I coached. I was coaching the other girls what to do with him because I was gonna touch him. I don't want penis. I just feel like I haven't had penis in so long. I'm kind of scared of it right now. I'm flying because I had some.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, I gotta smoke. Okay, bro, we cheated during the orgy. I didn't join the orgy. I was just coaching the bitches what to do with the nigga because I was trying to get mines off and bitches was giggling. I didn't like that. I just got some head. I let the bitches eat my coochie. I didn't let all the bitches eat my coochie. I let just 2 bitches eat my coochie. I knew the 2 bitches too. I just let them eat it. That was it. I got mines off. I left. All right, cool. The second time I cheated, when I cheat. All right. Oh, let me not say it.
Yeah, don't do it.
But like I said, I've been dating industry people. She's not the first, she's not the last. I didn't cheat, but I did link up with my ex that is in the industry that she knows about. I did link up with him. We had got some crab legs with my homegirls. Yeah, that time. The third time I cheated, I tried to go get some. It just should I keep going?
Don't say no names.
Okay, the third time when I cheated, I went and got some. I tried to go get some wiener, and I was like really in heat, and I needed some. And one thing about me and her, we used to have jackrabbits, and then it just stopped, and I'm just like, bitch, keep it going. So the third time when I cheated, I tried to go get some. It wasn't worth it, and I went home and I rolled her face. She ate my coochie after. I didn't take a shower either. Because I just felt like, bitch, you done did some stuff to me, so I owed you that one.
Okay, because we're gonna stop that there. We're gonna stop that there.
Hey, this was to tell my story. It was never to say, oh, she's a villain, she's this. I'm just telling my story. So whether I'm telling on the stuff I did, this is my story, it's part of the story. I wasn't gonna leave nothing out. It's my story. But we're both victims in this shit. Yeah, we're both victims. We both terrorized each other. We both was toxic. We both played mutual parts and all this shit. But her part was a little bit way more bigger than mine. I didn't ruin her life. I helped her get life. That's the difference between me and her. She ruined my life. I didn't ruin her life. I helped her get life. So that's why I'm here today. Whether whoever cheated, whoever did what. The thing is, I didn't fuck her life in the process. She mine.
The question everybody keep asking is what the fuck she do, nigga? Cause you just telling how to terrorize her. What the fuck she do to you?
I just said I literally had to tell it from beginning to end.
But you don't necessarily do, cause even the story with Toulouse, I mean shit. You saying you heard your story.
The bitch was basically run my life. She was stopping my motion. She didn't want to let me go get no money. And that's why I had to leave her, because I gotta make money. So that's what it was. The bitch run, she basically got me when I was doing good for myself and just fall sick on a bitch and have me do all this and ruin my life. For what?